Brett said you ran away from him as if he were the Boogity-man?
Boogeyman.
Boogie?
I'm quite sure.
This is gonna be cool.
Let's open these two parcels.
More precious than any pearl.
I got these off of eBay over the course of the last week and a half. And I was very excited to find them for the prices that I did. First, we have the making of Michael Jackson's Thriller. Still sealed. The back. This, of course, is a VHS tape. Or videotape, simpler terms. Yeah, just kind of wasn't like really searching to get more VHS tapes right away, but I found this one for, I want to say it was just over $15, and I compared it with other listings, and most of them weren't in as good condition, or they were the wrong region for that matter. I actually do plan on watching this with my VCR, because I haven't seen it probably since I had VH1 on cable and they were showing it pretty regularly. Because it's not the same when you watch it on YouTube if you go ahead and search for it. Because, you know, for copyright reasons, they have to take out the various music videos that were included with this. But yeah, this was a staple of my early childhood. I remember shortly after I became a Michael Jackson fan, going to the local video store. This was before Blockbuster even came to town. If you're not aware, Blockbuster was a franchise. There is still one that exists. I can't remember where it is though. I'm pretty sure it's up north. But yeah, I used to rent this all the time from the local video store when I was 2.5, 3 years old. It was stop in Little Caesars, place our order, and then go next door to the video store, where I would either get this or I would get Moonwalker back here. And then we go back to Little Caesars and pick up our pizza and breadsticks, or Crazy Bread. I love how it still has like the sale sticker, 10% off. It has the original pricing. Also on the back here says Suncoast. And that was always a really cool video store. We had one in one of our near malls. That was really cool to go to. I miss having not only video stores in general, but like a variety. Like, I could go to the mall, I would go in through Borders, because when you go in through Borders, there was, to your right, there was the coffee shop, and the smell, as soon as you opened the door, was just heavenly. And then you can, you know, shop through Borders, music and books, and videos there, and then you walk out of there, and you walk down a couple feet, and then you have Suncoast. And then you can see all kinds of videos they had. And there's that place was like, it never changed, because it didn't have to. I mean, until it disappeared. Like when you see like the signs for the video store and like Stranger Things, that was what it was like going to Suncoast. Even in the 2000s, you felt like you were like walking back into the 80s and 90s. But yeah, you know, obviously it didn't pan out too well for them. And something tells me, as much as vintage stuff comes back, I don't think video stores, at least physical ones, are going to be a thing anytime soon. But yeah, nothing but fun memories. Of course, I was little when Michael would turn into the werewolf, which they don't even show on the box. I would have to go into, we would have it set up in the living room, and the first room beyond that is my sister's room. So I would actually run in there, and then I would listen, and then as soon as I heard the werewolf scene was over, then I would come back out. It would be Michael Jackson eating the popcorn. But yeah, great times. Go with this. And the other parcel is similarly a staple of my childhood, but not quite to the degree. See if I can open this without scissors. This is Michael Jackson, The Legend Continues. Signed. This was another one that, along with Moonwalker and The Making of Thriller, I would see these, the three of those, on the shelf at the video store. And this one, I don't think I ever actually rented, because once I saw Moonwalker and Making of Thriller, it was one of those things where I could take the risk of maybe enjoying this, but I knew I liked those, and my parents knew that I liked those, so they weren't gonna take the chance. They knew what I liked, so they went ahead and picked up what I liked. But yeah, I have seen this on YouTube, like back in like early YouTube days, like 2007, 2008. I don't know if it's actually early YouTube days, but earlier than recently. But yeah, it's been that long since I've seen it. And it's nice to finally own it. I've come close to buying it on like bootleg DVDs a couple times, but again, it's usually the case where I would go ahead and buy something else that I knew I liked. But yeah, I remember enjoying this when I watched it on YouTube. This, by the way, this is a Motown Productions. This was from 1989. It is also Optimum Productions, though. So it wasn't like done behind Michael's back or anything like that. Like a lot of similar types of documentaries. And so yeah. I've not entirely intentionally completed my dream video rental shelf that I used to pick up, and one that I never actually picked up. I don't think from my local video store when I was a kid. Perfect scenario, I'm able to get some Little Caesars pizza and crazy bread and get my VCR hooked up and sit back and watch these real soon. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care.